Good evening and welcome to Newswatch tonight just after Rema Fest. Hope you have been blessed. I'm Tess Njenga and our sign language interpreter is Boniface Mureithi. Let us take a look at the day's news. Now, DCP party leader and former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has challenged recent claims by the Interior Cabinet Secretary denying the presence of Juba land forces in Mandera. Speaking during a burial in Murang'a County, Gachagua insisted that residents have been illegally displaced and schools shut down due to ongoing clashes between Somali and Jubaland forces, leading to fatalities.
Tunauliza Senator wa Mandera, wewe hapana ongea ukiwa Nairobi. Nimekusikia ukiongea jana na ni vizuri. Enda uongee ukiwa kwa ground ukisaidia watu yako. Ndio hao magaidi watolewe pale. Na wewe waziri wa usalama unashindana na governor. Governor ako kwa ground. Governor anasema iko magaidi Kenya. Wananchi wanasema iko magaidi Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nihakikishie watu ya Mandera, sisi tutawatetea. Mimi nikiwa kiongozi wa Kenya nitamtetea nyinyi kwa sababu iko shida pale, wameua watu 5, wamejeruhi watu 7. Shule imefungwa, iko hali ya taharuki na lazima tutetee watu ya Mandera. Lazima hawa askari waondoke Kenya, warudi kwao.
Now, President William Ruto says the government is taking deliberate and decisive steps to grow the economy and deliver inclusive transformation for all Kenyans. Speaking at the official opening of the annual Mombasa ASK International Show, the president emphasized that his administration remains focused on the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, with agriculture at the core of driving productivity, food security, and better incomes for farmers.
We committed to nothing less than building an economy that works for every Kenyan, leaving no region, no community, and no household behind. In the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, agriculture was rightly and explicitly identified as a central pillar. Ni kwa sababu kilimo ndio msingi wa kuhakikisha kujitosheleza kwa chakula, kuimarisha uzalishaji, kupunguza gharama ya maisha na kupanua uwezo wa kuuza bidhaa katika masoko ya nje. So we gather here at the Mombasa ASK International Show, a premier platform to showcase opportunities, confront challenges, and promote innovation in agriculture and allied sectors. I am delighted to state that we are well on course to fundamentally transforming Kenya's agricultural sector. Agriculture remains the central pillar of Kenya's economy and industrial growth. More than 4 in every 10 Kenyans work in the agricultural sector, while in rural areas, 7 in 10 families depend on agriculture for their livelihoods.
Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has reiterated the government's commitment to the economic pillar of Vision 2030, with a focus on enhancing regulatory transparency aimed at fostering capital flow both within the country and across the East Africa region. He said fostering the region's economic rise requires striking a balance between taking bold risks and delivering lasting impact. Speaking at the 9th Annual Private Capital Conference in Nairobi, Mbadi noted that the country is stabilizing and repositioning itself economically.
Kenya today is stabilizing and repositioning itself. Inflation has eased to 4.1% as of July 2025. This is down from 9.6% in October 2022. The central bank rate has lowered to 9.5% this year, signaling a measured but supportive stance for credit and investment. On the fiscal side, where we've had more challenges than the macro side, the 2025-26 budget of 4.2 trillion sets us on a path of deficit reduction, guided by the 2025 medium-term debt management strategy to ensure sustainability. Diaspora remittances reached a record $4.9 billion in 2024, and pension assets now stand at about Kenya shillings 2.25 trillion.
Medical Services Principal Secretary Ouma Oluga has urged Health County Executive Committee members to move with speed and send returns for UHC staff currently offering services in facilities to facilitate contract reviews following a directive from a joint meeting between the Ministry of Health and the Council of Governors that agreed to review their remuneration to SRC rates. Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe is in the United States on a week-long mission to secure direct market access for Kenyan agricultural exports. His delegation met with retail giant Walmart to push for the entry of Kenyan tea and macadamia nuts. MacNut CEO Jane Maigwa pitched Kenya's chemical-free macadamia sourced from over 200,000 smallholder farmers, highlighting its lower import duty and premium taste.
Certify all categories of segments in the Walmart, from the lowest categorized teas to the highest, because we produce premium tea. We are also in various diversified products. Black CTC, we have moved now to Orthodox, and we can also provide purple tea as well as green tea. So we are able to do that. The value proposition that we'll bring on table is certification of all our products. We are also compliant of ESG, and we have been recognized right now by United Nations Impact. So we are compliant on ESG products. We are in a position also.
Tea. Kenya is the third largest producer of tea in the world and is the largest black tea producer on earth. We are also the largest purple tea producers in the world, alongside other products that we can discuss. The Kenya coffee is also a premier coffee, especially where it is not blended and where it has got its geographical indicators. I've got a feeling that there are some of our products that are in your shelves through other third parties. For example, you have got tea, possibly Lipton tea, or what you call English breakfast tea.
On that note, let's take a short break on Newswatch. We will be back with business news.
There's a world out there searching for hope, and you can help bring it home. By becoming a friend of Hope, you're helping us share the love of Jesus through Hope FM and Hope TV. With a donation of any amount, join hands with us to bring hope and point souls to the transforming power of Jesus Christ. Become a friend of Hope today by making your donation through the M-Pesa paybill number 933933, account FOH. For more information on how to become a friend of Hope, call 0116-212-723 or email customerexperience@hopefm.org or visit www.hopemediakenya.org. Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive.
I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
This September, Uhuru Park will thunder with revival.
This place that gave birth to a revival to a continent will once again give birth to a revival to a generation.
5 days of worship, word and breakthrough. Experience word that awakens destiny and presence that transforms lives. Join a nationwide awakening like no other. Come as you are, seeking, believing, expectant. Rema Feast 2025.
And so here it begins again from the 1st to the 5th of September 2025.
Entry is free.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content, of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome back in business. The Kenya Tourism Board, that is KTB, is repositioning the Mount Kenya region as a key adventure destination in Kenya, spotlighting its unexplored landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and natural attractions. This push comes as adventure enthusiasts kicked off the Mount Kenya Trails edition on Thursday, part of the Magical Kenya Mountain and Trail series. The 4-day expedition brings together the counties of Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Embu, Tharaka, and Meru in showcasing the diverse landscapes around the Mount Kenya region through adventure and multi-sport challenges.
Today we did only 40K, and for 40K we did 1,200 meters of climb, so you can imagine how tough is that. But I'm very impressed with the guys. They make it all the way. We had a little bit of course, when you're doing a lot of mountain bike, people will feel, with this heat, they'll feel tired a little bit, but it was so fun.
This is a series that has already started. We've been to several other destinations, and today we're in Murang'a County because we want to get more insights, experience the adventure, the outdoors, meet the local community, understand the cultural background, and we are hearing great stories so far. The trail series is a call to people, adventure, tourists to go outdoors and discover what is really connecting with them by immersing themselves fully in nature.
Demand for commercial laundry services in Kenya has surged by 25% over the past 3 years, according to OpalNet Limited, the main distributor of LG electronics in the country. This growth is fueled by rapid urbanization and a tech-savvy population, with internet penetration now at 35%. Entrepreneurs are cashing in, with an 8-machine laundromat generating monthly revenues of up to 400,000 shillings. Initial investments can be recovered in as little as 12 to 18 months, depending on location and foot traffic.
We started the laundromat business from 2020, so it has passed 5 years. So actually in the Kenya market, this is the first market we launched the product, and we have around 100 laundromats from zero, 2020. So, and also we are going to do some business in South Sudan and Ethiopia right now. And also we are going to expand to the other countries such as Uganda and Tanzania market. The reason why we are expanding our coverage to the East Africa is we also understand there is a customer needs in this East African market. So there are lots of potential here in the laundromat business. So we are focusing on to help the customers.
Customers prefer you picking, doing their laundry and delivering it at home. So it's a challenge if you do not have a delivery system or a plan to do delivery or picking of the laundry.
Sports, the third edition of the Great Chepsaita Cross-Country Run 2025 has officially been launched at Chepkemel Dispensary Grounds in Tarbo, Uasin Gishu County. Patron Farouk Kibet, who is President William Ruto's aide, led the ceremony, kicking off the countdown to the highly anticipated race set for December 6th. Recognized as a gold-level race by World Athletics, the event is expected to draw over 10,000 runners from more than 20 countries across 12 categories. Themed Run for Education, the race continues to blend elite athletes with community development. And moving on, Rwanda's Celestine Sazuwera and Zimbabwe's visitor Mapwanya are tied at the top after round one of the Sportsbiz Africa Golf Championship in Kigali, both shooting 4 under par 68. Zasuwera, playing under home crowd pressure, settled early nerves with a stunning edge on the third hole and stayed steady to finish strong. Mapwanya matched him with 5 birdies and just 1 dropped shot on the back 9. The tournament is the 5th leg of the Sunshine Development Tour East Africa Swing, being held at the Kigali Golf Resort and Villas.
I was under pressure because I play with home crowds, but I manage it and calm down when I'm playing back 9, where I get some birdies on the eagle number 3. That's where I came down and try and do my best to be on the top.
I drove it quite nicely. I hit lots of greens. Unfortunately, the one green that I missed ended up being a bogey, but pretty happy with how I played. Probably would have liked to have made a few more putts, but it's golf, and hopefully tomorrow I've got a few more putts in store.
I think the day was good. Started very well. I started very calm in the sense that I was just making in pass. And I went all the way until hole 17 where I made my first birdie. But then the hole 18 was waiting for me. I missed a very short putt. But then I brushed it off. I said, the day still looks good. So on the back 9 is when I started with fire. I went birdies back to back, 10 birdie, 11 birdie, 12 birdie. Yeah, so that gave me a moving force, which pushed me out to finish the entire day on 3 under.
That story brings us to the end of Newswatch tonight. On behalf of the whole crew, thank you for watching. Till next time, I'm Tess Njenga and our sign language interpreter is Boniface Murithi. Have a good night.